Calling ticket number 256010751A and ticket number 25C010751B. This is the case involving Wandre Hall, and that is you, correct, Mr. Hall?
Yes.
All right, and Deputy Sumbul, if I could have both parties in this case, please raise your right hand. I am Magistrate Knight. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, Deputy Sumbul?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Hall?
Yes.
You may both place your hands down. Deputy Sumbul, please state your name and spell your last name.
Yes, ma'am. Deputy Suleiman Sumbul. Last name is Sumbal.
And go ahead with your testimony, sir.
On 6/12/2025 at approximately 6:33 p.m., I was heading westbound on I-94 near the 113 when I observed a vehicle behind me following me at a close rate, a very close rate. The vehicle in question was less than one car length behind me while heading westbound in the number 2 lane. I then moved over to the number 1 lane to allow the vehicle to pass to perform a traffic stop on the vehicle for the violation that I observed. Upon doing so, I observed the vehicle in question, a golden color Chevy Malibu, followed another vehicle closely. I then turned on my same moving radar, which I've been certified with. I also did a radar check at the beginning of my shift as well as the end of my shift. During both checks, the radar operated correctly. Throughout the entire day, I had no sporadic readings, using the radar, and I had clear vision of sight. The vehicle in question was directly in front of me. And I've been a radar operator for the past 8.5 years. Once there were no vehicles in front of the vehicle in question, it sped up to 86 miles per hour. I visually estimated it to be around 83 miles per hour. The vehicle in question then moved into the number 1 lane as I initiated a traffic stop on the vehicle in question. I made contact with the driver, who was identified as Mr. Hall. Upon making contact with Mr. Hall, I asked him for his driver's license, registration, proof of insurance. Mr. Hall was then told the reason for the stop. He stated that he was attempting to get out of my way, not knowing where I had to go. I then informed him that if I needed to get somewhere, I wouldn't be moving out of his way. I would have just continued down the road. But the reason for the stop was that I was initiating a traffic stop on him because of his driving. I then returned my patrol vehicle and issued him a civil infraction for 6 to 10 over, as well as following too closely. I also have it on video.
Do you wish to show the video, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Go ahead.
If I can remember how to do this. Can you see it?
1 second. There we go. Go ahead, sir.
All right. So this is Mr. Hall's vehicle. I don't have a camera facing the rear of my patrol vehicle. Oh, we haven't gotten there yet. So we're currently heading westbound on I-94. That would be the distance that Mr. Hall is following that other vehicle. Again, less than one car length.
I don't see another vehicle.
Mr. Hall, this is not your time to talk.
Oh, okay.
You'll be given a chance to talk.
And as you can see, we're passing everyone else. And then at this point, a traffic stop is initiated on Mr. Hall.
Anything else you'd like the court to know, Deputy?
No, ma'am.
In regards to, just for the court's care, what is the speed limit in this area?
The speed limit on I-94 is 70 miles per hour.
You've indicated to the court, specifically in this matter, lane 1, lane 2. In
Yes,
this
ma'am.
photograph right here, or at least this pic, which lane does that qualify as?
So this would be the lane 1, also
Okay.
known as the shoulder lane. This would be lane 2, and then obviously that's the median side.
The person you pulled over, is that person here on camera today?
Yes, ma'am. I also have a body camera that shows him as the driver.
Anything else, deputy?
No, ma'am.
Very good. Any other witnesses
No, ma'am.
and any other exhibits?
No, ma'am.
Very good. You would rest at this time?
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Mr. Hall, do you wish to testify, or do you have any witnesses that need to testify, sir?
I don't have any witnesses. I'll just testify myself.
Okay. Please state your name and spell your last name, sir.
Wandre Hall, Hall.
Go ahead with your testimony, sir.
As of riding, coming down the highway, it was a very congested area. The officer was in and out of traffic. I don't know what was going on, but he ended up was in lane, what do you call it, 1, and then he came up, got back behind me, and then I ended up getting over. That's not on the video. And then this for the so I ended up going. He got back over, and he was like behind a semi or a car. And then I ended up going past him. I believe that's probably what upset him, man. I went past him probably doing 72, 73, and I was trying to get past the traffic because as you see, a truck that isn't going no more than 70 miles an hour. I doubt they're not supposed to even go over 70 miles. But as soon as I was able to get out of lane 2, I ended up getting what you see me move over to lane 1, because it was so suggested. And the officer was behind me, and I'm assuming he's trying to get past me. So I picked up a little speed. I didn't do no 86 or none of that, which he's stating. I just wanted, because you see me passing the semis doing 70. Maybe I was doing 75, if that, to get over. And I got back over. And then that's when he flicked me. If I was being too close behind a car, there wasn't any car in front for me to be too close, tailing too close behind. If that's the case, we both were speeding. So I feel that's not true, and the ticket is really wrong that he's writing the ticket. I believe he's writing the ticket because of the simple fact that I passed him doing 73 because he was over another lane, but it was so congested when I went past him, and then I noticed him getting back behind me. So I was like, oh, okay, maybe he's ready to get back in this passing lane. So I got back over as soon as I was able to get back over. Who would speed in front of an officer and like speed? And just why would I do 80, 86 and the officer right behind me for no reason? That sounds crazy. Who does that? So, and when he came to the car, I believe he showed me he had a real attitude. Like, what are you doing? I said, I was trying to get out of your way so you can get through. Whenever an officer pull up behind somebody, a person would normally get out of the way. The traffic is so congested, I couldn't get back over into lane 1. So that's my defense, really. I mean, I would not speed in front of an officer anyway. I mean, who does that? I'm not looking for a ticket or points, you know? I don't drive like that. Never have.
Any other witnesses, Mr. Hall?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Very good. Courts listen carefully to the testimony in this case. I do note that ultimately the court has to decide whether or not the deputy has met his burden of proof in this matter. I do note on the date in question is cited being June 12, 2025. The officer in this case, the deputy testified he was going westbound on I-94, and he indicated that he observed a vehicle, in this case, that being the respondent's vehicle, a golden passenger vehicle, and that the car was less than one car length ahead, or excuse me, behind the car in front of him. The court did observe a video in this case, that being the MVR, showing a vehicle that being a black vehicle ahead of the respondent's vehicle, and that is correct, that it was definitely less than one car length. And in this case, he observed, or he testified specifically, that he is a certified radar operator. He's been in that position for 8.5 years. Specifically, he checked the radar unit before and after each shift that it was working, operating correctly. He indicated that he eventually pulled a traffic stop on the respondent's vehicle, being a gold vehicle, that he visually and through the radar unit determined to be 86. The posted speed limit is 70 miles per hour. That being the deputy indicated, he asked for license registration, and in speaking with the respondent, he indicated he was attempting to get out of his way. The respondent testified that he was going down the highway, that it was congested. He was trying to get past vehicles, and he did admittedly say he was going at 0.71 or 72 miles over the speed limit, or excuse me, going 71 or 72. Eventually, he did observe the deputy's vehicle. He indicated he tried to get over, but denies going 86 in the unit or in his vehicle. I do note in this matter that it was clear to the court in watching the video that the respondent was following too close pursuant to MCL 257.643 says an operator of a vehicle shall not follow another vehicle more closely than is reasonable and prudent. There was less than a car length, if that. It was clearly from the court's observations of that video that Mr. Hall was clearly, if that vehicle had slammed on its brake, was going to be in the back of that. So it's clear to the court from the video itself. Further, the court would note that the respondent's vehicle passed several vehicles upon eventually pulling over. I would note that there were opportunities for the respondent vehicle to get into lane 1 or in this matter and failed to do that. So the court does note that the unit in this case, that being the radar unit, was operational. And from the court's own visual observation, it was clear that the respondent vehicle